EA really sucks.
Here's
why.
all of the time. I like to I like to I like to love you every day.
Alright, let's just start off with EA loving money. Like, I mean, everybody loves money, but EA loves money. Alright, they like to take literally every single dime out of its consumer and like hear me out. Because $530, no joke, to buy the complete Sims 4 game if you don't find this shit on sale. EA just does not understand that people do not want to pay $530 to buy a complete game. And I mean, they're kind of learning with like season passes, getting rid of them, kind of like in Battlefront. But do not get me started on freaking Battlefront! Battlefront used to be my favorite game series until EA came along and turned it into another one of their just trying to get a ton of money as fast as they can without as little effort as possible. Alright, EA ruined Battlefront for me. It used to be one of my favorite game series, and now it's just one of those games that like I bought, played a few times. Now it just sits on my shelf near my Xbox. I like barely play. Maybe I pick it up once now. What am I saying? Every now and then, but like not many people even play it that often. Like it's pretty hard to find a heroes versus villains game sometimes even. And like, wow. Alright, maybe I'll get back to Battlefront, but I have a lot of opinions about that. In case you didn't see my last video, well, not my last video. I did also a rant video on Battlefront, but you know it's outdated, you know. But anyways, they also love their microtransactions. I cannot speak today. I just hate EA this much. They just love their microtransactions. Like, there are very few EA games out there that do not have microtransactions. I literally cannot speak. Transactions. Like, wow. EA just needs to sit back, take a chill pill, and realize that they do not need every single dime out of from people buying their video games. And they just need to take a chill pill, alright? Let's just tone it down a bit, EA. Alright, but we're just trying to play a video game, and we don't want to be spending an extra $200 on it. Thank you very much. Alright, let's take a second and think about past EA Sports games. Alright, we got NHL, the NHL series, take for example. Alright, NHL 18 came out with like a new game mode. Maybe some slightly better graphics. But in reality, it's the same game as NHL 17. And I don't think this is acceptable. Even though they're making millions of dollars and people keep buying their games because it's the most recent version, EA should just take a second and think about like what the fans want, alright? What the people buying their games actually want. Instead of just the same game over and over and over again. And FIFA does it. All the other sports games EA makes does it. Oh my god, I cannot speak today. And maybe NHL, in my opinion, does the most. Like FIFA, something like that, doesn't do it as much, but they still do it a lot. And even though they're making millions of dollars off these games, and people are still buying them, I still don't think it's like right for them to just do the same game over and over again and just call it a new game. Alright? You might say they added a new game mode or the graphics are better. Well, I don't care. A sequel to the game should be more than just slight tweaks to the game. Alright? That's just my opinion, but you know, if somebody's watching this video from EA, I highly doubt it, but you know, if somebody for some reason is watching someone like me on YouTube for some strange reason, like you should get your stuff together. Alright, let's just take a second and think about this, alright? Alright, maybe I'm going a bit too hard on EA right now, so let's take a second and reflect on the good stuff, alright? First of all, they like to partner with smaller game developers and help them with developing their games, of course, and that's pretty cool until they take like all their money. But you know, let's move past that. They do create some absolute bangers of games, such as Star Wars: The Old Republic, literally one of the best games ever. Alright, no argument allowed there. The Simpsons Tapped Out, pretty dope game for mobile. Skate 3, Mass Effect, all pretty good games, but yeah, that's about it. Sorry, EA. Now let's move on to their bad games, alright? And EA has a lot of them. Like, a lot. Alright, I'm not just talking about Star Wars, alright? I'll leave that for another video. I'm talking about games like SimCity 5, alright? This game just limited you more than any of the early games and was just poorly optimized, slow, run horribly on older computers and systems, and it was just not a good game. You couldn't even mod it for like 2 or 3 years until after its release, which is extremely stupid. It drove away a lot of players. Alright? Battlefield Hardline. Also, DICE was also kind of responsible for this, but it was just kind of like a bad game overall. Didn't really contribute to the Battlefield series at all. Like, did really bad, like, selling wise. And there's Titanfall, which is just really underwhelming. It offers nothing different. It's just pretty boring. Alright? That's just a few big ones that came to mind, like a few, like ones that cost a lot of money to make and that didn't make that much money overall and was just pretty bad. Alright, but there are a lot more games that I'm not going through here. I was going to talk about EA ruining Star Wars games in this video, but I think it would just be better to make a whole another video on that topic. Anyways, EA just loves to make mediocre games overall that will just make them as much money as possible, but despite all this, I'm just going to still buy their games, especially their Star Wars games, because I will always be buying Star Wars games no matter how bad they are, because I'm a huge Star Wars kind of guy, and that's just it.